Hello and welcome to this edition of Fifth Quarter. I'm Blake Bethard.
And I'm Michael Cadwell.
On this edition of Fifth Quarter, we're going to recap some fall sports.
And we sit down with Skylar Brunk as she tells us how she did at state.
We did see how well two LSHS varsity softball players know each other.
Then we play a penalty kick challenge between our very own Andrew Stringer and goalkeeper Lucas Carter.
All this and more in this edition of Fifth Quarter.
Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. I'm gonna find you. I'll make you love me. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. I'm gonna find you. Ready or not, ready or not, ready or not, ready or not, ready. You can't hide.
Michael Cadwell recaps how boys and girls cross country did last weekend at districts.
Girls and guys cross-country teams competed in districts at Lake Jacomo. As the gun goes off, the boys get out to a fast start. Dylan Seafelt, Kendall King, and Austin Heineman would lead the Tigers early. Dylan Seafelt was in 16th place at the mile, looking to advance to sectionals. Noah Wood and Damian Cunningham hit the mile right at the qualifying mark. Seafelt cruised to the finish in 19th place with a time of 17:20. Damian Cunningham and Noah Wood finished 28th and 29th to qualify. In the girls' race, Reagan Hubbard and Carly Byrne were the top two runners for Lee Summit as they try to move on to sectionals. Reagan would just pull out a 30th place to qualify. As Coach Jansen looks on, Carly Byrne runs in just short of the cutoff. Reagan Hubbard for the girls and Dylan Seafelt, Damian Cunningham, and Noah Wood for the guys move on to sectionals Saturday. Signing out, this is Michael Cadwell. Welcome in here to this next edition of How Well Do You Know Your Teammate? On this edition, we have two softball players.
Caitlin Cadwell, Ashlyn Cook.
And today, Ashlyn's going to be answering 5 questions about Caitlin, so we'll get right into it. And the first question is, when is Caitlin's birthday?
I said March 24th.
March 24th. The answer is
March 21st.
March 21st.
She actually went to my birthday too. So
Yeah,
that
I
was
forgot.
sorry, buddy. Disappointed.
Not a great birthday, was it, Kate?
It was.
God, shoot.
So we'll just lead right into the second question of that. What is Caitlin's favorite food?
Anything but Olive Garden.
Yeah.
I said everything, but that is definitely true.
Do we want to explain that? Why everything but Olive Garden? How was that birthday party, Caitlin?
Okay, so for my birthday, we went to the exit room, and then afterwards, my mom said, pick a restaurant. I said Zio's, because that's my favorite, but my friend had a gluten allergy, and so we went to Olive Garden, and I got really sick.
A couple times.
A couple of times. Never go back to Chili's or Hardee's.
Alright, so now for the third question. Of course, me and Caitlin are siblings, sadly. But so we've grown up together. So we have a question here, and it's, how did Caitlin break my arm when I was 3 years old? And we'll go ahead and
You
give it
were
a
not 3.
I was 3 years old.
You were 7.
I was 3 years old. Thank you very much.
You were a
Yep,
chubby
3
kid.
years. No. Do we want to talk?
Oh, God.
I was 3 years old. And so we're going to have multiple choice. The first, A, is running over my arm. Choice B is pushing me down the stairs. Choice C is sitting on me. And choice D is playing basketball.
There's so many jokes.
Alright, so show your answer.
I said pushing him down the stairs.
The correct
That
answer?
is correct.
Yep, pushing me down the stairs when I was 3 years old to break my arm. Thank you very much, Caitlin.
Why were you by the stairs? That's the first
Why were you
question.
behind me?
You didn't give me the remote.
Oh, God.
You were
I was 3 years old.
She'll learn better.
Question 4 is, who is the best driver in our family out of the kids? Me, our brother Matthew, or you, Caitlin? And the answer you have is
Matt.
Matt.
It is Matt.
Yeah, are you not a particularly great driver, Caitlin?
I just
Have
I know
problems
the
putting the
rules.
car in gear?
no. That was one time, and my car is very.
Have a problem driving a toy car up a pole?
I did I did do that.
So we have a lot of problems driving for
We
you.
do have a lot of problems.
Yeah, and that's why I'm scared riding with her every morning coming to
Yeah.
school. So the fifth question is, what's Caitlin's biggest pet peeve of you?
I said making fun of her eyebrows.
Oh, that is a good one.
Yeah.
This is a defect. I said slapping my visor.
Oh, cap gun.
Cat gun? Is that what you called it?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Cause she'd come up to me, she's like, cat. And she'd like flip it down over my eye so I couldn't see for a second.
And then you punched me in the face. That was.
Oh yeah, I've injured her like more times. than usual.
It's
Yeah.
pushing me down the stairs, injuring her. You're just a physical person.
I am. I'm very confrontational. Okay.
All right. Well, it was a pretty good day. That's Ashlyn Cook, Caitlin Cadwell. I'm Michael Cadwell, and this is How Well Do You Know Your Teammate?
With the volleyball season coming to an end, Michael Cadwell recaps of how the season has gone so far.
Lee Summit Volleyball celebrated senior night on October 4th. 6-15 Tigers took on 14-10 Blue Springs. Lee Summit fought hard early in the match. Randy Johnson led the Tigers in kills with 6. Claire Wagner also had 5 kills. Altogether, the Tigers had 21. Johnson would pick up one of them here as she finished off a really long rally. Coach Carver would bark out instructions, but her plan wouldn't be executed as Blue Springs serves themselves up an 8-25 first set win. The fortune soon changed for the Tigers as Courtney Fletcher throws down a powerful spike and Lee Summit forces a Wildcat timeout. Blue Springs would serve the ball over the net, but Lee Summit would pick up a point as Taylor Stout blocks the ball right at the net. The Tigers would cruise to a second set victory of 25-11. Claire Wagner would have a great effort picking up 12 digs, though Lee Summit would drop the final set 17-25, moving their record to 6-16. Signing out, this is Michael Cadwell. We are joined here now by Skylar Brunk, a very good varsity golfer, and you were state 4 years in a row, and this year you placed 13th. On the last day of the state tournament, you moved up 12 spots to get that 13th. How'd you do it?
After the first day, I knew I needed a sub 80 round, and I just played golf the second day, and then I'm shooting 79, and I ended up moving 12 spots to become an all-stater again. So.
And you've had a really nice golfing career. What are some of the highlights at LSHS?
Probably making all-state 2 years in a row. That was pretty cool to do that.
And we know you're a great golfer, but I'm interested to know, how's that mini golf game?
I actually suck at mini golf. Interesting fact. So if you want to beat me at golf, play me in mini golf.
Great, thanks for coming in. This is Skylar Brunk. With the football playoffs here, Blake Bethard recaps the second half of the regular season.
The 4-1 Tigers travel to take on crosstown rivals Lee Summit North. After North strikes first, the Tigers answer back with a Dalton Hill to Samadre Brewer 15-yard touchdown. Then a Preston Whitworth 5-yard rushing touchdown would tie the game at 14 early in the second quarter. Coming out of the half, it would be all Tigers as Dalton Hill would rush for 127 yards and 1 touchdown. Salvador Groza would also have a big game on the ground as he would rush for 74 yards and 2 touchdowns. After a Rondell Jones pick 6, the Tigers would easily take this one 55-28, moving the record to 5-1. After the big win against North last week, the Tigers looked to upset defending state champs Blue Springs South. On the first drive of the game, the Tigers get on the board first with a Dalton Hill 17-yard rushing touchdown. Then late in the second quarter, Dalton Hill hit Samadre Brewer for a screen pass as he would easily walk this one in for one of his 4 touchdowns. After a Grant Baird punt return that took him to the 2-yard line, Preston Whitworth would punch it in with 17 seconds remaining in the first half. The second half again would be all Tigers as they blow out the Jags 49-29, making the record an impressive 6-1. The Tigers will now travel to Ray-Pec to take on a very tough Panther team. After a 4th-and-1 defensive stop, Dalton Hill would find Samadre Brewer for one of his 3 touchdowns on the night. After a Caden Perry interception, the Tigers offense would score, making the score 20-0 at the end of the first quarter. Continuing where they left off, Dalton Hill would find Samadre Brewer for the first points of the second half. After a Dalton Hill 26-yard rushing touchdown, the Tigers would easily walk away with the win, beating Ray-Pec 44-23, moving the record to 7-1. Signing off from 5th quarter, this is Blake Bethard.
We're going to go ahead now and give a little results of seasons that have either ended or almost done. In golf, Skylar Brunk placed 13th at state.
Softball sadly lost in the second round of districts.
Swimming has numerous guys such as Sam Jennings, Sam Drew, Andy Huffman, Reese Steichleather, Riley Knobzinger, Caleb Heaney, and Jason Graves that have all qualified for state.
Lindsey Allen placed third in districts.
In cross country, Damian Cunningham, Dylan Seafelt, Noah Wood, and Reagan Hubbard have all qualified for sectionals for Saturday. Jeff Livingston shows us how the LSHS soccer team did versus crosstown rival Lee Summit West.
On October 18th, boys soccer hosted Lee Summit West. Bailey Orberg started off scoring early in the first. Riley Wilson tapped one in to bring the score to 2-0. Late in the first, Caleb Randy scored off a deflection. Moving on to the second half, Bailey Orberg banged one in from inside the box. To wrap things up, Max Peiser drove one in. With 2 more goals from Riley Wilson and a goal from Connor Lovelace, the Tigers went on to win 8-1. Reporting for the 5th quarter, this is Jeff Livingston.
And we're here at Bud Herzog Stadium, joined by a sports staff member, Andrew Stringer, and varsity goalkeeper, Lucas Carter. We're going to play a little penalty kick challenge game. You want to explain the rules of that?
I will, and today Andrew is going to try 3 PKs on Lucas, and then we're going to flip around and it's Lucas's turn to try 3 on Andrew.
Lucas, make a prediction here. How many do you think you're going to make on Andrew?
Probably all 3.
Okay, Andrew, how many do you think you're going to make?
I'm going to make all 3 of them.
All right.
We'll see.
All right. Let's see it, Andrew. All right, this is Andrew's first one. Andrew, let's see it. Oh, man. 1 for Andrew. Lucas, 1 save already.
Yeah, that seemed like a pretty easy save there, boy.
All right, number 2.
To get it to the post a little more.
Shut up. There you go.
Andrew! Went high there!
1 for 2. Your prediction's already wrong. Huh? Your prediction's already wrong.
No, it's not.
All 3 of them. All 3 of them. All 3 of them.
Yeah, yes. All right, number 3. All right, third one here. Now we're gonna have Lucas take his 3. Let's see how Andrew does in goal. All right, Lucas, first one. Andrew, you gotta dive. All right, Lucas, 1 for 1. All right, here we go. Second one. Oh! Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Just come down here. Who gets the?
Wait, Lucas's third one. Let's see if he can win it here. Oh! Oh, Andrew!
Yeah! We're gonna go sudden death!
Sudden death, baby! Alright, we're gonna take this to sudden death now. It's gonna be first one to make 2. Make it a little bit short here. So first one to make 2, Andrew's gonna go first, and then Lucas after that. Oh, you ready?
Yep, we're good.
Alright, you ready? I'm ready. Alright. Alright.
Ooh! Stop.
Okay. Lucas, it's your turn now. Left foot. Oh, come on, Andrew. That was right down the middle. I was about to go that way, and then I saw the ball coming.
Come on, Andrew, make us proud.
I will.
Oh!
Oh!
Stop
Dang.
there.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh!
No effort at all.
Andrew, that was no effort. You just stood there. So we took that one to sudden death, but Lucas walked away with 2 straight PKs. Andrew, I think how you did.
Pretty well until sudden death, and then just went down the drain from there.
And Lucas, what do you got to say about Andrew taking it all the way to sudden death?
I mean, I'm definitely impressed. He saved more than I thought he was going to save, but I should have put him away a little bit earlier, I think.
Alright, that's going to do it here at Bud Herzog Stadium. Thank you for watching this edition of 5th Quarter. For stories, packages, and more, go to www.tigerbroadcast.com.
And follow us on Twitter at SportsTVTV8.
Signing off from 5th Quarter, I'm Blake Bethard.
And I'm Michael Cadwell.
We'll see you next time.